is done. Wait. Second I was losing my lot of health again. Behind me, boy. Enchantment utility blaster will improve. Preventing from gaining charges during its effect. Okay, so why should I use it? There is multiple paths forward again. Jump! Oh, we have level up as well, yeah. Need to do that first. As well, I guess. This is just... yeah, okay, cool. Let me go this way first. Put down my scrap. I cooked it originally with beef strips, but I don't have a wok, so considered making with chicken breast, but Butcher refused to slice it for me, and I'm now not used to do it at home, so I marinated. Okay, that's interesting. The mushroom is spices rather than meat. In spices rather than meat, and added bean sprouts as it was listed in the package as another option. Oh. So this was like hard-made or some pre-made combination that you just want the ingredients, or you just want the recipe and just follow that. Do you like to do a lot of cooking yourself? Or you're more like you like to buy already pre-made or order pre-made food? Let's see. There's a strong box which I want to have. Take those items for now, and later always discard them. Right, this is all good. Random rarity. Just take it as it is. Too great. Cool. I think this area is now done. Just leaving these guys here. Yep, I think this is mostly done. Let's go to the exit. So I need to look up what I wanted to do for my build as a next step. I did it pro with a vegetarian way, yeah. Right, so what I wanted to go with this dual wand. But let me actually quickly check what do I have on my... I have a max roll somewhere. So I did myself a build which I want to follow, at least on the passive sides. So let me see if I can find what did I want to do. How can I? This is my current. Can I? No. Ah, I see. The max roll user interface isn't very intuitive. Alright, so what I want to do next is critical mastery. Okay, and also there's a wand mastery which I want to go for. I see. Okay, so we want to go there. So there is this, let's see, there was this somewhere, this critical master as well. Each mastery one, where was the critical mastery? Critical mastery is here, that one. Is it? Yeah. So we want to go this critical mastery as well. We also want to go to this wand mastery here, so let's go to the wand mastery first. Okay. I ate pre-made food maybe the first couple of weeks after I moved to live on my own, but then I started cooking, but I cook less complex meals, so I buy packages that contain spices and sometimes. I see. I still need to learn how to cook Middle Eastern meals I used to eat when I still lived with my mom. So how would you define Middle Eastern foods? Like, are they very spicy, or how do you like? How do you like describe them? Like, what for you means a good Middle Eastern food? Okay, so we are in here. This is something we have to clear now. However, it was pretty big area though. This is one, let's take it. Stick one, this is all. On that side, yep. Have the teleport or waypoint. So what do you have? Glossary. That's probably one thing we have to get right. Reliquary. I guess we can go to ossuary first. I think that was the sign of purity. Yeah,
Had
that's
I the time, I could raise an endless legion from these bones. Pity.
Probably going to be. Okay, how can I can't access here. Oh, it was. Oh, I see. Wait. on access'id. I would say less spicy than Indian or Mexican food, mildly spiced. Okay. For me, yeah, the Indian food is very, very spicy. And also Mexican. Although I do like to eat Indian and Mexican food every now and then, but not the original way, not the the spicy version. Like I would say more of the Northern Europe or European version of that food. Less spicy, yeah, less spicy version. We're not very big on spices here, to be honest. Like, we use spices, we like spices, but like historically speaking, then spices isn't really something that we had the option to get then. So not very accustomed to spices. What is okay? So this is all of nothing here. Middle Eastern meals like veggies filled with roast and meat, rice and meat, bulgur wheat filled with meat, grape leaves filled with rice and meat. Okay, so a lot of rice, some meat. That's good. That's a good combination.
Approach.
I see. Okay. Saw some big guy moving here around here. Yeah. This yellow guy. Drunk. Open. Not gonna use the Mirage. I learned to make cooked yogurt with chicken breast rather than beef, as the latter takes a lot of time to cook. Oh, beef takes, yeah, forever. I mean, not forever, but way more time. Plus, chicken is quite okay, quite good. Like, it's easy to cook, much easier to cook, and it's, I'd say, slightly better as well. Doesn't have that much of that. At the same time, beef is good. Really depends how you do your chicken, because chicken problem with chicken is that it can be really dry, you know. First Templar. Crafting recipe, let's take that. Physical damage rank 2, okay. Sign of purity.
The more I feel of divinity, the more I want it.
An empire is nothing more than a standard, pitched in the naked earth. The time has come for you to raise the standard upon the peak of false faith, the apex of Chitta's cathedral. Drive it deep into that sacred stone. Mark the death of a faithless empire and slay the slavering kingdom that seeks to consume it. An empire is nothing.
Okay. Sometimes I do it with grilled sliced courgette and minced meat. It's called the lazy or single man way of doing the chief of filet veggies. I slayed it literally. As the orthodox way to cook it. Is zucchini filled with minced meat and cooked in yogurt? I've never done that. You're giving me a really good ideas to try out over the weekend when I have like some more time and to try something. But at the same time, in Estonia, like this is like summer is coming, like it's early spring. We are more and more outside, more and more barbecuing. Give me a second. All right, sorry. I had to quickly check with my wife. Not the wood, but yeah. Let's see. I actually explore all of this area and fight those guys I need to kill. But let's go and take it. Dead end. Let's see. So let's go this way. I should have said chief of fillet as in Arabic. Sometimes meaning is implied rather than explicit. Okay. Chief of fillet, yeah. Done. Those what we have here. Alright. Let's take you with us. How do you like the Netherlands cuisine? Is it something you enjoy or? Or do you still like prefer Middle Eastern food over the Netherlands, or let's say more of European cuisine? if I have to bet, I would say you're somewhere in the middle, but I'd like to get your thoughts. Okay, so I want to get the van. Yeah. Old Mastery, damage, Course Mastery, Master Mastery, Teach, Mastery. Yeah. We have see one door and secret monoliths. Let's take it, let's check it out. Right, so I'm out of inventory spaces once again. So if I take this one, seal up books. Alright, let's take this one. Yep, take this one. Chief has probably the best. Key for yeah, the best. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I see. Talking about the barbecue, then I actually can't wait to go and have some barbecue. Go out and have some barbecue. Fresh air, outside, barbecue. It's all really fun and games. I'm not aware of uniquely Dutch food besides the stomp pot, which I don't like. I don't cook Dutch food. Okay, I see. That door we had there is the rooftop, so that's the main quest which is going in. The first wants to do the side quest, the second side areas, and once I done those, then I'm gonna go with the main quest. Okay. Minimap is I want to see where I'm going, but sometimes it's just in the middle of the view. But talking about cooking, then we also try to cook most of our food. There's every now and then we do order some takeaway food like pizzas and some, I guess, Chinese and Indian food, but usually it's still like we try to cook ourselves. I am considering though to cook vegetables, potato and meat once. Okay. Okay. Lithuanians are doing really interesting stuff with potato and minced meat, which is called potato pancakes. If you ever have a chance to try, I highly recommend. It may feel or sound weird, but this is actually really good stuff.
You've done well.
Right. Oh, somebody's killing me. Let's see. We can throw this wall. Okay, I think I want to go to the inward, actually, to the down for a second.
Yes.
So let's do identify items, sell items. Lot of strength, but not for me. Spell damage. Not for me. Precision maximum. Okay, maybe not. Oh, there's no even 8 seconds. 5, so still better, right? Yeah. Okay. Keep it as it is.
For freedom.
So let's keep that one there and there. Cool. Let's do this way. Let's go to the stash. Let's keep those. Alright. So what can I do with those? Spirit of the Corpus, Grease Strike? Nope. Summon Reaper. Reaper chooses carry to slashing area attacks. Weakens your other minions and will consume them temporarily. No. Reap. Bloody Sky swipes across selected area, applying physical damage for time being affecting enemies. No more I don't clear when I start attack using summoning Mirage warriors from nearby boxes. Base run. And now Victor. Victor strike. Alright, cool. Keep it as it is then. Let's go back. Now I can collect all the stuff that I missed, but Okay, we have, yeah, this is our hideout. You already know that. I regularly order pizzas once a month. What kind of pizza do you order? Anything specific you like?
Done, Savior? Oh no, it has only begun.
Aureus was mine to burn. You took that from me. Now you will join the pyre.
Nice. We did it. Cool. So this area is now fully clear. Let's go to this door below there. Reliquary. We had some quests here. Tavas torments. Don't have that. Okay. All of enemies. Just endlessly coming.
You've done well.
Key of devotion. Okay, nice. Sure what the key devotion is needed, but I guess that's the door we were checking out. Oh shit, that was almost dead. Aru relic case.
Tukohama, our father of war, and Valakor, father of storm, took Kitava to Hinekora, mother of death. They asked her to kill the greedy Kitava, for surely their tribe would starve if Kitava continued to live among them. But Hinekora refused, for death would not teach Kitava the lesson he needed to learn. Instead, Hinekora beat Kitava with a whip woven of her own hair. To Kitava, each strand was a searing lash, and so he wore thousands and thousands of blistering lashes across his back, as Hinekora drove him relentlessly into the darkest corner of the underworld. There she left him to suffer, without water or food, for the rest of eternity. And there Kitava remained, in the darkness of Hinekora's night-clad island, for time beyond measure. There he suffered, waiting for the day that he could return to the world of light, to slake his scorching thirst and satiate his ravening hunger.
Okay. I regularly order pizza. I also usually bought margarita pizza for very cheap stack of 3 for €3.50 and use it as base. I once topped it with falafel, pickles and tartar sauce. Sometimes I place falafel with broccoli. Okay, I see. So not really more like vegetarian marinades again. Have you ever tried to spice it up as well? What? I didn't check my health at all, to be honest. Okay, so we have one key, we need the second one as well. Lot of enemies here. Lots of enemies. Let's go, maybe this way. Have I ever tried what? To add some spices to your pizza, on top of your pizza. Am I speaking too low today? Or is it the game voiced over, a bit over? If it's too much, the game's in, I can actually probably do this master volume a bit like this. Maybe it's better now. So we died. I don't remember where, but I think somewhere here. This side. Cannot level up because we don't have dexterity. I see. We have key of strength. I think we found the second key.
To replace the feast of birds that Kitava had greedily consumed, Tukohama, our father of war, and Valakor, father of storm, went fishing. Although Kitava was blind, he could still cast his line and feel when a fish took his bait. So, Tukohama and Valakor took him with them on Tukohama's mighty canoe. But while they fished, Kitava grew hungry and secretly ate all of their bait of grubs and worms.
Give me a sec,
Disgusted
and let me
Tukohama
go to
and
the balcony.
Valakor decided to use Kitava as bait instead. Valakor used his own jawbone as a hook, impaled Kitava on it, and cast both into the sea. Kitava sank to the bottom of the sea, but instead of the fish eating Kitava, it was Kitava who ate all of the fish that nibbled at him, flesh, scales, guts, and all. When Tsukuhama and Valako hauled a fat-bellied Kitava back up from the sea, they were even more furious and knew that Kitava must be punished one final time.
Is the game voice better now? As you said, this was too loud. I asked if you have ever tried to put some spices on the pizza. I know it sounds crazy, but let me actually try. Keep the dialogue volume. Use sound effects even further. Maybe a little bit music, maybe a little bit ambient. Right, keep this way. Maybe this is better now. Alrighty. Crafting recipe. So the crafting recipes are the reason why I'm running around so much on the doing all the full maps to get those. We have, let's see. Very good for take this way.
Arohongui, daughter of the moon, was preparing for a feast to celebrate Tsukuhama's return from his war on the first ones of the Ezamites. Tafor, son of the forest, asked each of the birds to sacrifice one of their kind for the feast. He gave these offerings to Arohongui, who cooked them in a great fire-stone pit. Seeing all of those plump birds cooking made Kitava very hungry, and he offered to watch them to make sure they didn't burn while Arohongui rested during the heat of the day. Arohongui thanked Kitava for his kindness, but while she slept, Kitava ate the cooking birds, flesh, bones, gizzards and all. Upon waking, Arohongui was furious to find that Kitava had lied to her for saying that he would watch the birds when he truly intended to eat them all up. When Tsukuhama arrived home in his mighty canoe, Arohongui asked him to punish Kitava for his selfish gluttony. Tsukuhama, our father of war, agreed and pulled the sharpest tooth from his own mouth. He then asked Arohongui and Tafor to hold Kitava fast while he cut Kitava's face with the tooth. 2 slashes that blinded Kitava and formed a bleeding cross upon his face. From that day forth, Kitava would never be able to promise to watch that which he truly intended to consume.
Yeah, it's better balanced now. No, I haven't. Okay. Cool. I haven't either. Like, never tried with... I usually don't go too crazy with pizza. I like it. I like the meat variants, different meat variants. There are a couple of ones, and I love the crust. You know, if the crust is really good, then it's also a really good thingy. But yeah. Okay, let me actually go to the town again. I have too many items in the inventory.
Not all slaves believe Dutula's lies. Some I know have managed to steal a ship and are soon to set sail for Namakanui. Hopefully, with these treasures on board, Valakor will bless their voyage and breathe deeply into their sails. No, I'm not going with them. I helped bring this curse down upon Oriath, so I'll help save what little there is left to save. Here, take something, in thanks for your part in preserving the Karui way.
Oh, nice. I was considering telling a joke, but on second thought it sounds cringy. Do tell. Don't worry. I mean, do tell. Alright, let's sell the stuff. Oh no. This is actually interesting. Alright, let's see. So 2040 accuracy rating, Asian regenerate lot of life. So if I would sacrifice the lightning resistance, I would get okay, so that's a lot of life recovery though. 50 health. 10 seconds and my health is back full. That's what I'm thinking. Plus it will increase my energy shield as well. Let's say this way, for example. We can move that one, and I don't really care about this blade vortex, so let's do this way, for example. 1444. So 40 energy shield more extra. 56 life recovery. Okay. Yeah, why not? I guess. Right, let's sell these things. I'm gonna keep my old helmet for now. Yep.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
First single enemy, you just double duration stuns on them. Okay. Maybe not. Alright. I'm gonna keep this helmet for now. Let's see. Maybe we need this later. Okay, cool. Let's talk with Lani about the
Greetings.
other stuff as well. You asked for it. Well, before we do, let's check the Ashraf chat. You asked for it. Hey, I just made a pizza and this sounds crazy, but let me put spices on it so it hurts my tummy, maybe. Is this the reference to that song, Call Me Maybe, or what was it? Yeah, I think it is. It's good. It is good. Hey, I just made pizza and this sounds crazy, but let me put spices on it so it hurts my tummy. Maybe. It is cool.
You've sent the traitor to meet his ancestors, have
Good
you?
job.
That'll be an interesting conversation. I'm no Hatungo, but I can foresee Utula walking a long road of trial and suffering before he earns himself a place at the ancestors' table. And just as Utula's journey continues, so does yours, right into the jaws of Kitava. I don't profess to understand the mind of a god, but I know the stories. Kitava is patient. He waited in the darkest pit of Hinekore's realm. He will bide his time while his hunger spreads like the plague it is, and when his tribe is replenished 100 times over, Kitava will rise one final time to finish the feast that he has started. Oriath is merely the appetizer. There's a whole world out there for Kitava to taste. You've proved that you're a hero who can slay legends. Let's see if you can kill a god. Bannon is unexpected. At least, he's not the sort of Templar that I'm used to dealing with. His ideas about innocence almost make sense to me. The way he worships innocence and receives such power in return, it's like his devotion actually brings out the best in his god. But how is that possible? A god is a god. They bless us and they punish us, not the other way around. Yet for Bannon, somehow it's different. The King's Feast is an ancient ritual born of less enlightened times. Long before the Karui followed the way, one tribe would conquer another and a feast would be prepared for the triumphant king. The main dishes of this feast were selected carefully for the sweetness of their nature and the tenderness of their flesh. You see, when the conquered fills the belly of the conqueror, two tribes become one. And that's what's happening out there in Theopolis right now. The tribe of Kitava is feeding upon the tribe of Oriath, and the feast won't end until two tribes become one. Remember what Utula said about Kitava? He is the tormented one, destined to rise up from the darkness, and we, his children, rise with him. It was there all along, in eyes too bright and smiles too wide. Cunning concealed by kindness. Conquest wearing the mask of freedom. I didn't see it because I was looking for something else. Hope. The cult only wanted what it's always wanted. To be born again in their father's image. They are Kitava's children, the first of his tribe. Unless you do something about it, they won't be the last. Remember, we do this for freedom.
Alright, so we have now run a reward, run a squad. Okay, good, 2 quests to do. Yep. And let's put hits and ailments. Let's do attack speed and accuracy as well. I like to sound silly. I ought to write a review of product I chose for my writing class. I recommended using the Steam Deck as a cutting board for making salad.
Hello.
That's a good one.
Hello.
Without, and I think there's some truth. If I remember correctly, some years ago when the first iPads came out, the tablets, Apple tablets, there was an app you could download, and on the app it would be like a cutting board, you know, visually like a cutting board. People were downloading that app and then used the iPad as a cutting board. Of course, in this great big country over the ocean. And then I think there was some cases about this, that hey, this doesn't work as a cutting board, you know. But this is something I remember from the long time ago. Now that you're meaning that, so there's some truth to this as well.
Bannon claims that a god now lives inside his head and talks to him. What's more common? Divine possession or insanity? I'll leave you to calculate the odds. Farewell.
The High Priest is dead, yet the object of his devotion remains. There's no doubt you did all right bringing that man-turned-monster to heel, but you weren't able to stop him fishing his master out of a river of blood. Damn. Sorry. I never could get the hang of boosting morale. Didn't seem right to polish the edges off harsh facts. Probably why I never made captain. Still, I've been poking around here for a bit and have turned up Utula's stash. Quite the magpie he was. So here, help yourself. When it comes to hunting a god, I suppose every little bit helps.
Ohoho, war stuff, scepter, wand, rune dagger, shield or glow. Let's take the lightning damage. I don't really want lightning damage. But yeah, if you are gonna do that writing for your class, try to find that article about using iPad as a cutting board. So, as a cool twist, you could actually explain that this is really happened, you know, as a twist that nobody expects.
For a long time now, I thought my god's intentions were being twisted by his supposed servants. Did I speak up? No. The pyre would have been my only answer. I did what I was told and drew the lines of morality where I could. Now I understand the truth. It wasn't Innocence's intention being twisted. It was Innocence himself, perverted by the selfish convictions of the men and women who worshipped him. A god answers to the believer, as the believer answers to their god.
Alright,
Innocence
let's
forgive you.
Yes.
identify that. But this is not a good one, though. I think it's not very good one.
Hello.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna keep it because I may not understand everything in this game, but I don't feel like it's a good one, though. Alright, let's go back. Why can't I go back to the reliquary? Hey, I want to go to the reliquary. It doesn't work. I just can't. The hell. Okay, so let's go to Ruin Square. I guess we can go to Ossuary directly then. I never heard of that. That reminds me of a short where a dude claims that ideas are meaningless because whatever idea you think of, there will be always someone who thought it before you. I've heard that. And I kinda believe that no idea is unique. But at the same time, I'm a firm believer that ideas are cheap. Only thing that counts is the execution. How do you execute the idea? And if you execute the idea. Shit, I was whatever I did there, I was bad. Wait. Oh, sorry. We already were here, right? Yeah, okay. We already were here. We don't need to go this way. We need to go to this other gate. Yeah, so... We don't want to go Ossuary, we want to go to... God damn, we have to do this all over again? I don't want to. Well, let's just run it through again, I guess. Get whatever orbs I can get and... I think it was down here somewhere.